Morning YouTube, Ranger Reno here. This morning we're going to go over a little project that I'm working on. Gotta have fun, right? I love having fun. This is something that keeps me from being all serious with work all the time. It has to do with license plates, birdhouses. I love birds. You hear birds singing in the background all the time, probably because I give a lot of them homes to live in here. So this particular birdhouse is a wren house, and I want to show you how to use old license plates to make birdhouses that will last a long time and serve the birds well. Now again, this is a wren house, so the outer diameter of this particular hole would be 1 1/8 inch with no perch. You can modify it accordingly for other birds, bluebirds, etc. I make the houses such that they have a screw and a washer on each side, so it's an easy clean out. It's fun to do with license plates from other states and just kind of gather up what you can. I have people save them for me. They find them, they go, "Hey, Ranger Reno, you want one of these? You want one of those?" I say, "Sure, sure, sure." And then ultimately, if you're like me, which hopefully most of you aren't, I give birdhouses away to my neighbors because I've saturated my own land with so many birdhouses that they're crying, "No mas, no mas." So let's get on with it. I'll show you how to make these. It's really simple, fun, easy. Nice break from the monotony of chore after chore after chore. Doesn't take too many tools. Here we go. So a standard license plate is 12 inches across. I mark the center, and then I come out 2 3/4 inches from that center mark on each side. That's the first license plate. That will be the bottom and the walls. This one I just marked dead at 6 inches center, and that will be the roof. I'll show you how to do that real quick too. We'll get things going. So I'm fortunate enough to have a nice 8-inch vise here with big jaws. On the triple fold or the double fold, the throat of the vise is deep enough to accommodate this. And all I do is essentially line it up on that first line. Use this as kind of a brake press and give her a fold over. 90-degree angle. And repeat. So this is at the here's center. This is 2 3/4 inches out, 2 3/4 inches out. You see why I use that dimension momentarily when I get into the cut of the wood. Keep it simple, my friends, that's why. All right, now this one here is dead center. So if you just carefully take your license plate, put your thumbs here and start to bend, you can come right into that center pretty easily without having to do a whole lot more. And you're just aiming for a 45 on that. So I use regular decking, green treated decking. I know some people say you're not supposed to use green treated to build birdhouses and all that jazz, but you know what? I've never heard a wren or a chickadee complain about the wood I use. They tend to move in, the rent is free, the accommodations are great. It's kind of like a luxury condo for them. They love it. Maintenance free. I take care of all the housekeeping when the season's over. How can you complain? All right, so just green treated decking, otherwise known as 5/4. I lay it out in a pattern like this. 6 inches, 6 inches. I lay them out end to end, minimizes my scrap. These 445 cuts will create the roof line. We'll show you that in just a moment. I figured you didn't need to watch me cut the wood. A lot of noise, sawdust, yeah. I use a power miter saw. You can use a hand saw, whatever. Final product looks like this. Now this particular one, these knots bleed through the back. I'll use this as the back of the house. I don't want to drill my hole through here. Drilling through that knot's going to compromise a lot of things and make it difficult to keep her going. I'm a little bit off. I'm at 45 here, but like I say, I'm moving fast. trying to get this thing going for you to show you how it's done. Let's go to the next phase. Now license plates conveniently have these holes drilled in them, so we've got at least 2 holes ready to go. Push your wood down in securely. Get that where you want it, flush to the back. Bring it across. I basically use a roofing nail with a big head on it for the sides because I'm not planning to remove these for the cleaning process. As I said earlier, I use the screws for the top, and that provides what I need for the cleaning process. Now this second nail, I don't have the hole, so I make life simpler and safer by just using a needle nose to hold it quickly, and usually works quite well. Well, like I said, usually works quite well. Come on, get her solid there. There we go. I have this big oak stump I use in my barn all the time for these types of things where I need a good hard surface to pound on, etc. So, repeat this side. Same thing, different day, same day, I guess. Make sure you push that in tight so you form your license plate to it. Nice and firm, get it in there. The chickadees and the wrens don't mind a little air gap. So you just repeat the process on this side. Again, you've got one with a pre-drilled hole, so to speak. Line up your back, front, whatever it is for the flush. You can hold your nail like that too, but you got to give it a quick wrap to make it set. All right, so now we've got one in place. We're going to do the other. Okay, we've got both ends in place, ready to go. Simple, straightforward. There you go. Now we're going to take the roof, set the roof on there, just like that. Simple as that. Now, what I typically do is I use 1¼ inch screw and a fender washer because these holes are fairly large, at least in this particular state's license plate, and the head of the screw will slide through otherwise. And I just take and, as I said, secure one screw on this side, alternate to the other side. No sense, I mean, if you want to add 4 screws, go right on ahead, but I just don't see the need for it. Besides, when it comes time to take these apart and clean it out in the spring to encourage new nesting, it'd be nicer to just have 2 screws to mess with. All right, so there you have it. Like I said, these particular bird houses I make are designed for chickadees and wrens. You drill the hole in, as I said, 1 1/8. I mount a little piece in the back, put a 45 on it to shed water so it doesn't rot as quickly. Get it ready to go. Pre-drill a couple holes, put some screws in. So now, if I give it to somebody, it's a complete gift, ready to roll. This stave, if you will, or whatever, is screwed right back here, just tacked into the back of the birdhouse, and we're ready to go. We're good all the way around. Happy birds, lots of singing, wake you up in the morning. Very cool. Hope you enjoy it. Like, subscribe, do all those things if you want. All 9 of you that are my viewers. Maybe we get to 10, go double digits this time. Let's push it. Share this video, whatever you want to do. Anyway, keep your life simple. Live it large, live it to the full. But boy, it's getting any simpler than building birdhouses out of a license plate. What did it take me, 10 minutes? All right, hope you can have some fun, do the same thing. If you want a birdhouse, comment, whatever, and I'll see what I can do. I'll take license plates from all states. It's fun to, like I said, mix up the states. So, all right, I hope you enjoyed it. You have a great day. God bless. What does Bailey think of the birdhouse? Hey, Bailey, my good-looking girl in the video. This is a nice dog. You like the birds? You do, don't you?